Have you noticed that some parents seem to make the same mistakes in family court over and over again? Most people think they lose because they don't know enough in law. The truth is rarely just about the law. It's about how you approach the process. At Family Court Mastery with Jason Appleyard, we've seen the same patterns repeated time and time again. You always have no reason to react. A difficult email from your ex. You fire one straight back. A CAFCAS officer says something you don't like. You argue. A false allegation appears. You immediately write pages defending yourself. Sound familiar? Parents who achieve the best outcomes understand something others don't. Not every allegation deserves an emotional response. Not every email requires an immediate reply. Sometimes the strongest evidence isn't what you say. It's how constantly calm, child-focused, and reasonable you remain throughout the case. And boring. You can't stop once you start. You tell yourself you'll write a short statement. 4 hours later, it's 27 pages long. You promised yourself you'd send one email. Instead, you sent 12. You spend every evening researching law, watching YouTube videos, and reading Facebook groups until 2 a.m. Family court starts consuming your entire life. Successful parents know when enough is enough. They prepare properly. They stay organized. They focus on what actually matters to the court, the child's welfare, not every argument with the other parent. You're constantly asking, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing this right? Should I say this? Should I challenge that? What if CAFCAS misunderstand me? What if the judge believes the allegations? Should I represent myself? Should I have said something different? If you're constantly second-guessing every decision, you're not alone. Family court is confusing, stressful, and emotionally exhausting. That's exactly why experienced guidance can make such a difference. Whether you're preparing for a CAFCAS interview, responding to a Section 7 report, representing yourself at a hearing, or simply trying to understand the process, you don't have to navigate it alone. At Family Court Mastery with Jason Appleyard, we help parents understand the family court process in England and Wales, prepare effectively, and present themselves with confidence and credibility. We can't promise outcomes. Nobody honest can. But we can help you become more prepared, more informed, and more confident at every stage. Now, if that doesn't improve your chances of a successful outcome, I don't know what will. Call us today, 0808 202 7876, because family court isn't just about knowing the law. It's about knowing how to conduct yourself when everything feels like it's falling apart. The calm parent often becomes the more credible parent.